All right, we're gonna go over stay and park it next. So stay is telling her to freeze. It means do not move until I release you. So stay, what we have, we call it the 3 Ds of stay. So we have distractions. So distraction might mean that I'm asking her to stay, but I'm throwing this toy around. A distraction might mean that we're in Home Depot or Hollywood Feed or somewhere and there's just all kinds of stuff in our environment. Those are distractions. We practice distance, right? So like, how far can I go? You know, can I go 10 feet away? Can I go 20 feet away? And then duration. So that's, you know, can she hold a 10-second stay or a 3-minute stay? So we've been working on really long distraction. I've been practicing going out of sight. We've been practicing in the backyard. I'll do circles around her. I'll pick up stuff and, you know, like maybe kick a toy around the yard. And I had crutches that we were practicing on to get ready for the Can and Good Citizen test. So I've really been adding in all 3 of those behaviors. So, or, you know, the things, sorry, I'm on cold medicine today, so my brain's not clicking quite as fast as it usually does. But adding in the distractions, the distance, and duration. She's been working on all of those. So I know I don't have a giant camera lens here, but I'm going to just show you a basic stay. You can think back to the video where we were at the park and the kids were running and there was people on scooters and bicycles, and that was working with distractions, distance, and duration. She was doing everything. So a stay in here is going to seem a little more simple. So, okay, and make her get up. Start over, watch me. Down, good girl. So stay is just flat palm, stay. Okay, so now I'm gonna do things like maybe walk a circle around her, stay. Good. Stay. Leave it, maybe a little bear. Stay. Oh. Good. Okay, sorry, my husband started calling while we were in the middle of our stay. So I'm just gonna kind of pick up where we left off and work on another stay. So, right here, Maverick, sit. Good girl, down. Good girl, watch me. Stay. All right, so I'm not gonna go too far out of this site since we got the camera, but I'm just gonna show you ways that you could work on distractions with her. So I asked her to stay, and I'm going to try to do some circles around her. Stay. All right, this looks easy, but for a lot of dogs, when you go behind them, it's really hard. I think it makes them feel a little uncomfortable. So I can come back and reward her for staying. I'm going to pick up my little lion here. Stay as Fuzz is, oh yes, he has a giant hole in his head, so Fuzz is falling out. Stay. Good girl. So I'm kind of just doing a little test with her, right? I'm going, can you handle it when I walk all the way around you? Can you handle it when I drop Fuzz on your head? So you could do things like, can't stay. Right? So this is the same thing when I had the crutches and I'm walking around her. I'm just going, can you do fine if I have crutches? Can you do fine if another dog comes up? Can you do fine if a new person comes up? And all those things are working into the stay. So her job is to not move, which she's doing great. And I don't want her to get up until I release her. So, okay, Mav, good girl. So once I release her, then I'm gonna love on her and pet her. While she's in the stay, at this point, I'm not gonna be petting her while she's holding the stay because that's probably kind of hard for her. Good girl. So I'm gonna save my affection for after this day is over. Good girl. So I'm ready to park it. So this is your stay. Always release the stay. Throughout the stay, you can move away, but come back and treat. Move away, come back and treat, okay? All right, so we're gonna do park it next. So park it is sending her over to a mat, We actually haven't worked on that this much this week because we've been practicing everything for the Canine Good Citizen test. So we'll see what Park It looks like when you have worked on it in a week. So, okay. Up. One of the things to do with Park It is to move the bed. So if I move my bed out, it becomes a visual cue, and that kind of tells her, like, hey, go lay down on this. She loves laying down over there anyway. See, so I didn't ask her to park it, but she's going, no, you threw the bed down. You probably want me to park it. Good girl. So my hand cue for Park It is pointing to the bed, pointing and looking at the bed, and essentially we're doing the same thing as we did in a stay. So I'm just gonna have her, hang out there, and then I'll toss a treat to her. I could bring it all the way up to her, or at a distance, just on the Park It, I could toss it over. Good. Okay. Good. So I'm gonna send her over. Watch it. Watch me. Go Park It. Nice, that's it, right there, perfect. So if you're maybe, doing work and you're in your office or, at your desk, you could send her to Park It, right? So I want you to hang out over there while I'm doing this. Maybe I want you to Park It while we're eating dinner. Maybe I want you to Park It as new people come in the house. So you would want to practice in each of those scenarios. But she's capable of doing all of that with practice. Anytime we move our bed to a new area, we need to build it back up again. Okay, Maverick. Good girl. Wait. She really likes parking it. Just switch it up a little bit. Maverick, come. Good girl. Watch me. Maverick, go park it. Okay, that counts. Almost not on the bed, but it's on the bed. It's there. It's there. Good girl. Good girl. Good. And we could go for a really long duration here. This is a good one to practice, like if you're sitting on the couch and you send her over and you could just like toss her kibble to her, that would be okay. Girl, okay. Okay, ma'am, it's fine. Stay there.